playmat that comes with the newer ones. This is how you can buy the starter sets for the new game. Came out in 2016. The original game that came out, what, about 2000?
Mm-hmm.
And was made by Score.
I think it was like 1990 something.
Even in 1999.
When DBZ was, getting...
It was at its height. But the backs are identical, so they are compatible. They just changed the card layouts a little bit. The gameplay is pretty much the same, but it's not as complicated as the Score game got there at the end. Theoretically, because I'm still learning this. And it's been 10, 15 years since I played the Score one. We have coffee to get us going, so we're pretty much doing a gaming marathon.
Yeah.
I'll have to heavily edit it, though, but...
I have beer and Monster Energy, too, so that'll get me
So you're going, yeah.
So I'm going the long haul.
Colt will join us whenever he can. Maybe somebody else will join us.
Maybe we'll
Table feels dirty.
Put your little scouter.
Put my scouter on 0.
5 levels above.
5 levels above. So does that count?
You start at 0 and you go
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It should be the one just beside R.
Oh yeah, it is. Okay. I'm at 40,000.
Fucking hell.
What are you at?
10,000. Well, you are Vegeta.
Because I'm the father. I'm level 1, but experienced Vegeta. So it's not like starter Vegeta, basically.
I'm returned Vegeta.
Return Vegeta.
Trunks.
Trunks, yeah. Return from the future.
I
suppose we have to shuffle this.
Yep, shuffle it, make sure it's all good.
And these are our starter decks. We didn't try and do them any particular way, upgrade them in any way, even though we have tons of the old cards left over that we can try
Tons
and play.
of the old cards.
We got the special ones that are included, which you have to switch these out with something else, I think.
I did get...
Is my bold Trunks better than your 3rd level Trunks? Because you could switch that out.
Yeah, it is.
You could have switched that out.
Yeah, it's because my 3rd level Trunks is 1 million highest.
Oh yeah, this is 1.25.
Yeah.
Alex is trying to find a new favorite card game versus card game.
The only really card game that I really enjoy is Magic Gathering.
Well, we need to try. We need to bring out Versus again. We need to bring out Overpower.
We need to try Yu-Gi-Oh some more.
Maybe you can get back into Yu-Gi-Oh.
I think I was like, what, 11, 12 when I was like, I don't want to play in Yu-Gi-Oh tournaments anymore.
Yeah.
Something like that happened.
None of us really like Pokemon. I collect the cards, but we don't play.
Yeah, we did play one time, and I didn't think it was that great.
Card game's not as cool.
I figured this would be a good thing to try and do because it's DBZ, and I've been playing a video game of it recently.
Yeah,
so.
which one are you playing now?
Raging
Blast Deuce?
Yeah, Raging Blast 2.
Raging Blast Deuce.
There's a lot of stuff to do in it. There's a lot of single-player stuff and a lot of things to unlock, and it really reminds me a lot about a lot of the, PS2 days when a lot of content was on the disc.
Yeah.
That's why I like it.
It was really distracting. I looked over at the camera and I saw you shuffling while I was shuffling, and I'm like, that's not matching what I feel is happening. That's some creepy stuff right there. I hope these are shuffled pretty darn good. I haven't worn the dragons off of them yet. So these all go on a life deck.
Yeah, this is your life deck.
If this goes,
one of the ways to lose is
that
if you have to draw a card and
you cannot.
Yeah.
One thing I don't like about these compared to the Score ones, I feel like the print on these is much smaller.
Yeah, it is. They fit a lot. Anyway, your Mastery card has special ability on it.
Right. At the start of my opponent's first turn, I can search my life deck for a styled non-infinity drill and place it into play. Play area, I guess.
Yeah.
Infinity. Whenever you're, I assume infinity means whenever?
Infinity means just you can do it continuously.
Yeah.
It's an active It's an active effect.
Whenever my main player changes levels, I can shuffle all drills that I control into the owner's deck. So if I somehow controlled one of yours, I could make you reshuffle it too.
Yeah.
My power is the next styled attack you perform this combat. Has power stage cost reduced to 0. Raise your anger up 2 levels, and if your main player has changed levels this combat, search your life deck for a style drill and put it into play. That's a lot to remember.
Which is why it's on human card.
What's yours say?
Mine is infinite. I need 1 less anger to advance a personality level.
So you can go up a lot faster.
It's a minimum of 4. Usually it's 5.
Normally you have to be level 6.
Nope,
No,
5.
you only have to be 5.
You have to be level 5 and then you upgrade.
I see.
And
There's a
I can do
line
level
at 6 on the mat. Of course, we're going to be using the swords that came in the old score version, because these are cool. Okay, there's a 6 here, but these only go to 5.
Because 5 is when you upgrade your
So,
personality.
like, what's 6? So, like a
It's nothing.
super bonus level? Maybe later in the game they want to expand it or something?
Maybe it just says maybe someone will require you to go to 6, or like if you go to 6, then you can do special ability or something.
Well, yours lets you go early. Maybe there's one that forces you to go late.
Like Yamcha,
Something like that.
probably Yamcha. Yeah.
I still want to paint these because the numbers on them are the same color as the sword itself, and it makes it a little harder to see.
Yeah.
You're never going to be able to see from up there. But if I paint the sword silver or just a metal, and then scratch off the numbers, which this probably would do by itself eventually,
Anyway,
you'd be able to see them really nicely.
also on my thing is
Also?
my styled attacks gain if I hit you, then I may raise my anger level by 1.
Well, don't hit me.
And then I have a power which is I can discard a styled card with endurance from my hand to perform a non-styled physical attack, dealing 1 plus X stages of damage, and X equals the amount of endurance on the discard card.
Okay, again, there's a lot to remember on these mastery cards.
Well, you are a master of that, so I guess yeah, I'd be allowed to remember. So who was first?
I don't know, we're supposed to decide?
Yeah, we choose.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Cheater.
I'll go first.
Okay.
Because I kind of know what I'm doing. So anyway, at the draw stick, you draw
At
two
the
cards.
beginning, at the start of your opponent's first turn, search my life deck for a style non-permanent drill.
And
Great,
check
I have to
your
look
deck.
at drills. The other thing they changed, if anybody did play the old one, know what the heck I'm talking about. The normal card's shaped like this, and then they changed the layout on some of the other cards so that they're easier to find, like the
Setups
drill.
and drills.
So that's nice because the others, they all just blended together. So any non-permanent drill would be any one that doesn't have that symbol on it, right? When you play this decks, I don't know which one would be good. When do you play setup cards? Just whenever, like drills?
You play them in the planning step. Is when you play ally setup drills or Dragon Balls, which we don't have any Dragon Balls.
We do in our old set.
We do in our old set. but
Once
not
we start
this.
mixing in the old cards and figure out how to play this dang game.
This dang game.
Also, it looks like the individual power cards are a slightly different color. Well, it's just because I've got such an orange deck here that they stand out. There's a lot of drills.
Then also your main personality has a power stuff.
So these drills, they're going to activate each turn or something, or the fact that these are non-permanents I'm supposed to be playing means I can only do them once, I'm assuming. And this one says use only if your opponent, and it has a shield in front of power.
Yeah, it means it's defensive.
Power means I can do it any of my power stages, I assume?
Yeah.
What does rejuvenate mean?
Rejuvenate is
Can you take 2 out of your discard pile, put them in your life deck? That'd be awesome.
place the top card from your discard pile at the bottom of your.
Yeah, that makes sense.
When a single instance of rejuvenation causes you to rejuvenate multiple cards, they are rejuvenated one at the time. Starting at the top.
Right. All right. So the setup I choose just goes in the play area.
Does it say?
It doesn't say. Oh, this does. Yeah.
It says
It just says to play it.
play it. So
Place it into play. So I'm assuming.
play area, yeah.
I'm assuming the play area.
So it is now active.
And anytime I use my power, my main player, main personality, gains 7 stages, and I can rejuvenate too.
Okay, so effects can be used during combat. Powers of main personalities, masteries, and allies can only be used once per turn, regardless of things such as advancing, lowering a level, or leaving
Yeah, well, I assume that. Hey, I didn't even look at the special abilities on my character.
I know.
Vegeta, damage from your non-styled attacks can only be modified by this card's effect, okay? Permanently, my non-styled damage attacks plus 2 life cards of damage. The problem is most of this is style, so no big deal. My power is attack, energy attack, costs 1 stage. Banish a card from your opponent's discard pile.
Mm-hmm.
And damage 1 life card. So I mean, I take the damage for using the power, or is that just the damage it does?
What is that? It just says damage.
Damage in caps, 1 life card. I'm assuming it means that's the damage it causes when I use that power. Probably. It's an energy attack costing 1 stage. It banishes a card from your discard pile permanently and does a life card of damage to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So that was my draw step.
Okay, you said that running out of cards was one way to lose. What's another way?
Another way to lose is if your opponent is at level 4 and gets to 5 rage. Anger.
So you max out.
You max out and you go ultimate super saiyan.
You hit super saiyan level.
You hit God, super saiyan God, super saiyan God, and who is also God.
You hit purple haired Vegeta combination with BoJack Horseman or something. I don't know. Oh, there are fusion cards in our thing too.
Yeah.
They haven't introduced that to this series, I don't think.
So after the draw step is the planning step, which is going to play ally setups, deals, or Dragon Balls.
Dragon Ball.
Then also, you increase the power of your main personality and any allies you have by the power up rating or the per.
The pure.
Just above per.
I see pure, so mine's 3. What's
Mine's
yours?
2.
Okay.
So I go up by 2 clicks.
2 clicks.
And then you do the next step. Which is the combat step.
Uh-oh.
Which is optional.
Optional, of course.
You may now decide to declare combat against your opponent.
I declare combat against my opponent.
I smell like combat. I smell like cooler at freezing.
Yeah. So I'm going to do some combat.
You gonna combat me?
I'm gonna combat shit.
Combat me, buddy.
I initiate it first by playing a physical attack card.
Am I supposed to have cards in my hand, by the way, at the beginning of the game? Or do I have to wait till my turn?
It looks like you might have to wait till your turn.
Oh,
It doesn't
brag
actually
monkeys!
say. Okay, so let's just see how this works.
Right. You
I'll
just
punch
go
you.
ahead with the card. Oh, great. Punch me. I don't even have any freaking defense.
Actually, wait, no, I'm gonna kick you.
Oh, great. Even better.
I'm gonna do a Saiyan gut kick.
Oh, right in the gut. What is with Saiyans kicking people in the gut?
Good thing is you will be able to gain some defense because you already have some power. But my damage is at +4 stages because of saying duck kick.
Oh, great.
So I am at max stage,
Okay.
which is 110,000.
Okay.
And then I also have damage at +1 stage from Trunks himself, but it can't go any higher, so I have to. So now I need to know what your power is.
40,000.
40,000. So I'm at 110.
So there's a chart,
You're
right?
at 40,000.
The only problem I don't like about that is that there is a chart.
Yeah. I'm at 110.
It saves you from doing any math. If it was mathematic based, I guess. With these high numbers, people would not like that. They'd have to have a calculator by handy all the time.
So I do.
I'm looking at the old rules too, and the old rules don't say anything about drawing at the beginning of the game.
So I do 2 damage.
2 damage to me,
2 damage to
and I
you.
take those out of my
Life deck.
life deck
Discard.
into my discard pile.
Yes. Right from the top.
Can you use a power on your defensive turn?
In the combat as a combat, yeah.
Just
If it's
wondering.
combative.
I just wonder if it's like a
Power-
if it was a defense power, in other words.
Yeah.
So these go face up.
Yeah. It's good power.
Okay, I lost a drill. And something else.
And then I'm pretty sure this thing is just discarded by
It makes sense you discard something when you use it.
Then also, I'm going to headbutt you.
Come on, man.
Say a headbutt.
A tonk.
A kick with a headbutt.
A kick in the headbutt.
Yeah. My damage is at 4 stages, and then
Above.
it's +4 stages for each copy of Saiyan Headbutt. So I think I'm just 4 stages of not even at my full strength. It's just 4 stages.
I thought it meant like 4 stages above where you are.
No, it just says 4 stages, and then +4 stages for each copy of Saiyan Headbutt in my.
Yeah, because
in
the
my
other
discard
one
pile.
actually said 4
Yeah.
stages above where you are.
Yeah, damage at +4 stages.
Okay.
So I'm just like going, eh.
Okay.
So 4 stages.
And this is the only copy of Saiyan Headbutt.
Right.
You'd have
now.
to play like 2 at a time, in other words.
Yeah, discard pile or banish them.
Oh, it is just and
So,
the banish zone.
Yeah. So
even if I banish it-
I still get.
Well, come
1,
on,
2.
man.
Okay, so I hit you at
Yeah.
8,000.
Okay, I feel a little better this time. I'm at 40,000 still.
Okay, 40,000 versus 8,000. So I'm at 8,000, which is B, and you're
I
at
have to get some feedback.
40,000,
40.
which is C, and I do no damage.
Okay.
I go, ow!
Son of a.
So that was worthless, but it does get Saiyan Headbutt into my discard.
Right,
pile.
so when you draw it
So-
again. And that's it? Is that the end of your turn? Is there any kind of maintenance at the end of your turn? Or
Yes, there is some kind of maintenance.
do you have to discard whatever cards you don't play or anything like that? Is there a
After
hand
the-
limit? That's another good question.
After the combat step, there is the discard step. With both players have a maximum hand size of 1 card. Did you hear me?
1 card
1 card,
is all you're allowed to have.
which is why I use both. So I have. You and your opponent discard cards from your hand until you each have 1 or 0 card held cards. And then after the discard step is the rejuvenation step.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
If you have any rejuvenation power.
If
or...
you did not declare combat this turn,
Ah.
you may rejuvenate 1 card,
Uh-huh.
and then it takes taking the top card and discard and putting it at the bottom.
Gotcha.
After
Do you get to choose the card, or is it just the top card?
top
of-
card.
Okay.
And then after you have finished these steps, your turn is over.
Okay.
And then you take the next turn.
Fairly simple.
And it then moves through the same steps.
Okay. I think we're good. Okay, my turn. We're still learning.
Draw
this game.
step. 3
1,
cards.
2, 3.
Hey, I took my kid.
Okay. And questions.
It's fine for
I
me.
still don't understand the power. You can only use power ability once per turn.
You can use your main personality power. You can use your main personality powers once per turn.
What about drill powers? Oh, you know what? This is a setup card, not a drill.
They still play her.
Yeah, but I'm supposed to have done drill. I cheated already.
Supposed to do drill?
Remember this said drill.
Oh. Well, you can get a drill out.
It's a good thing I haven't used it yet.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay, so I could use my main personality power, then I could use my mastery power, and then I could use a drill power?
Yeah.
All in one turn.
So also, because these were style attacks, I gain 1 anger for each one.
Okay,
So I have 2 anger.
okay. That makes sense. Okay, now I have a drill. My drill is the defensive power.
Over your bed, baby.
I know, he's clean as well. Dusty clean. Use only if your opponent has not performed a successful energy attack this combat, and if so, then I can stop an energy attack.
I use physical.
I know you did. So it wouldn't have mattered anyway.
I think Trunks this deck is physical and then yours might be energy.
Mine's about
Because you
half
have
and half.
orange. You have the controlling style.
Controlling.
Orange seeks
sounds like
to
Vegeta.
Orange seeks to establish dominance by accumulating cards in play while unleashing powerful attacks.
You can play drill anytime?
Right.
Is there a limit to how many you can have? That kind of thing?
During the planning step,
Planning step. Is that what I'm in?
after the draw step is a planning step, yes.
Yeah.
You may play allies, setups, drills, or Dragon Balls by playing them face up on your side of the table.
Okay. Can you ever get rid of a drill, or you have a limit or anything?
There could be. There's probably like a card that's like, ooh, destroy the person's drill. Boom.
Probably.
But it looks like you play them and then you can't get rid of them. And it doesn't look like you have.
Or are they like,
big thing?
are they one-time use if they don't have that? That's probably it. These are probably only one-time use if they don't have that permanent symbol on them. That infinity symbol.
Drills represent knowledge or training and are constantly active once they're on the table.
Huh.
Whenever your main personality advances or lowers a level, all of your drills are discarded.
Oh, okay.
You may never attempt to play or place into play a style drill that matches the name of a drill you already control.
Right.
But there is no limit on freestyle drills.
Of course.
So you can't have the orange
Steady drill anymore. But I can, for instance, play orange burning aura drill.
Yeah.
But I can't play this other orange burning aura drill, although I wouldn't want to. And then events, I'm assuming. See, these cards, this one says banish after use, so this is definitely a one-time only.
Yeah.
Problem is, I don't want to play that. Alright, I don't have any attack cards, because it's attack turn
the
now.
infinity symbol is
Yeah.
constant.
It's constant. It's not just reusable, it's constant.
It's constant. It is
I am
always,
constant
it
as the
is-
northern
It is
star.
always active, yes.
Alright. Well, anyway, I don't have any attack. I do want to attack,
Okay.
but I don't have any attack cards. What I do have
You have the thing here.
is my power.
Yeah.
An energy attack that costs 1 stage. And then, so I have to actually lower my stage because of that.
Energy.
And
Energy.
Cost stages.
Energy attacks.
But I also use the power of my orange retribution mastery, which reduces the energy cost of this attack to 0.
Okay.
I can also raise my anger up 2 levels.
Because you're an energy attack?
Yeah.
So we're both at 2.
And if he changes the night, okay, doesn't matter. Now, I banish a card from your discard pile. It does not say I get to choose, so I'm assuming it's just the top card.
Right, because...
Because every other time it's been just the top
Yeah.
card.
Oh, that's nice. It doesn't say that.
Of course.
I'm guessing, yeah, it's just top card.
That's what we're gonna
because
play.
it doesn't say. And
That would
it
give me a
doesn't
little
matter.
too much power, I think.
Sand headbutt goes up there. But it doesn't matter because discard and banish stuff. Awesome.
She's giving me googly messages back there.
Googly
Hand
messages.
signs, yeah. A little bit of sign language going on in the background. It was like I was attacking with my energy turret, I banished, and I do 1 damage. It does not say
You do
it's
1 damage?
comparative or blockable or anything. It's just damage, 1 life card. Or does that mean that's the damage I do if we compare up? Is that automatic?
It just says damage 1 life card. That's it.
Yeah.
You just do 1 damage to them.
It's just
Which is strange because if you use the chart, you would do 2 damage.
I know, but I think that's part of the penalty of this ability.
Ooh, sane direct strike.
Quit looking at stuff you can't use.
I'm
At the end of my turn, I have to go down to 1 card.
Yep.
This is a tough choice, but I'm going to go with
Ooh, also,
this one. Then I got to power up.
that
That was
was
actually
supposed
before
to happen at the planning step, but you're fine because you're powered up and you use your special ability, so that's right up there.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
Increasing my power.
Almost can't read it. Okay, here we go.
I draw 3 cards.
Okay. I think so that I can edit it, we will post these individually, each game individually, even though we're kind of doing a marathon.
I power up now.
You're supposed to power up after the draw.
You draw and then you power up in your plan
Okay, so
step.
I missed my planning step.
Yeah, you should panic step.
I did a drill, but that
You
was
did a
all I did.
drill and that was all you did, and that's
Because I was asking too many darn questions about the power of the drill.
Yeah, and I forgot things and everything was good. But I'm gonna fight you now.
Of course.
And first I'm a headbutt.
Okay, but I'm going to use my power
Just power.
to stop a physical attack.
But a physical attack. Just stop it.
Yep.
Okay.
You're like, and I'm like,
Then I'm gonna do a saiyan spin kick.
okay, but that's a physical attack.
Yeah.
And I can only block 1 physical attack.
Good. Because I raise my anger level by 1.
Ding ding.
And I lower your anger level by 1.
It's like, oh, son, I'm so proud of you. That's what it is.
My damage is at +3 stages, which means I'm at max stage.
I can't let you up here.
So I'm 110,000.
I'm 100,000 even.
So we're both in the same era.
You're bleeding. I'm all
D&D.
D&D.
Well, 110 versus
100.
100 even. So yeah, I do 1 damage to you.
1 damage. But crap goes just.
But also,
Oh, great, it was a physical.
it was a physical, so I'm at 4 anger, and I can increase my level at 4. So I can advance at anger 4,
At 4.
which
you're
I
at.
am. I go down to
are.
0.
Yeah.
I replace level 1 with level 2 and am at max power.
Powering up. Why do you start at max power? Just that's what happens?
This is what happens.
Every time you go to the next level, you max
Yep.
power?
Max power.
Okay.
And then I will do a Saiyan left kick.
Yeah, you just kicking.
I do a headbutt, spin kick, and a left kick. Can you block it?
I blocked 1 of them. I cannot.
Okay. So it says increase my anger by 1. And then it's a physical attack, which you don't block.
Right.
So I'm now at 2 anger. Again.
Okay.
And then I am 750,000.
Okay, it's a little higher than mine. Mine's 100,000.
100,000, so DE. So it looks like 2 damage.
Okay.
But damage at +4 life cards. I do 6 damage.
Holy cow! This will make the game go a little faster. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we order would be this way. This just makes it easier than flipping one at a time for me. Next. Who's next?
Next, I'm done. I am done with combat.
Okay. My anger doesn't go up when I'm hit or anything. That's not part of
Unless
the
you
game.
have a special ability, it actually says you have to have a card which raises your anger.
Oh, not bad.
Keep track of it with dice. Card effects will raise your anger through.
And that's it. Huh?
But I can use effects that lowers your anger, like
Right, like you did.
I'm done.
All right. 1, 2, 3. This goes up. It would be 3, but that'll max me out.
All right.
Okay, bing bing. I have some stuff.
Same thing that's supposed to do with a discard pile.
So first of all, what we're going to do is we are going to boom you. Orange truck lift. Bonk.
Physical attack.
Physical attack. You got anything for that?
Blind. Blood.
Okay,
Same
this just
as
goes away.
It stops a physical attack, and then all physical attacks that I perform for the remainder of combat deal +2 power stages of damage.
So if you were to attack on my turn, if there was a way,
If there was a way.
which probably would be a character power, I'm assuming,
Yeah.
or a mastery maybe.
But it's your turn.
Okay. Then let's stop physical.
No, when it stops physical.
Okay, now I use an energy. That cost me 1 stage. However, my next style of attack to perform this combat has the power stage reduced to 0.
So you don't do anything.
Okay, I search my life deck for a copy of Orange Offense Strike and place it in my hand.
Oh, that's cool.
Orange Offense.
Banish after.
Yeah, I can't reuse it.
So
What was it called? Orange
Orange
Offensive.
offensive strike.
Orange Offensive, alright.
Damage
There it is.
at 2 cards.
And damages 2 life cards automatically.
Ow, my brain.
It seems like a lot of the energy attacks have the damage listed. You don't have to look them up on the chart, which I kind of like better.
I like
Again,
physical though.
I don't love the chart, but I understand.
Well, I can do more damage.
If
with
and
it
why
if it's
isn't the
not.
chart on here?
I don't. fucking
That's
know.
what I don't know.
Yeah, right here.
There's
DDT
nothing
evolution. There's
here.
one right here.
I feel like the old charts that the old things,
Yeah, they are.
the old battle mats they used to, what that score gave you had a lot better stuff. on them.
Also, it's the same.
It is the same. You look.
Yeah, I looked. It is the same.
So yeah, we could just use the old battle mats, I guess.
Yeah.
All right. Next thing I want to do. Oh yeah, this is not the one I use. This is the one I use.
Doesn't matter. The same.
So I can do another energy attack, which means I can search again. How many of one card are you allowed to have? 3 or 4 when building a deck?
4 when building a deck.
So I don't know if there's that many in here. I'm going to look again. This is highly offensive attack. There is not another one in my hand, so in my deck. So 2 is all there is for this. But when building a deck, it's probably 4. So I think that's what the old game was. It's the Magic the Gathering rule. And then you do
I
2,
take
2 again,
Boom.
and then that goes away.
Boom.
And then
Alternating actions.
Then I play an event. It's Orange Excavation. I can take 3 drills and put them on the bottom of my deck as a rejuvenation.
Oh man. Trying to see when you play events. It doesn't say.
I think they're instants, just like anything else that just is not non-fighting type thing. Banish after use. So I should have 3 things in my banish pile here. These are at the bottom of the deck.
Well,
what I'll be. They're sort of like instants, looks like.
Yeah.
That leaves me with one card. And I can still use this power. Which will cost me.
Oh, also you take the energy effect of the other one too.
Oh yeah, so I was already down one.
So
Because
energy
I
costs
only
one.
avoid one.
So do another check.
So now I'm doing another tick. Okay. And then that gives me one damage. And I banish one card from your discard from this pile.
From this pile?
No, I banished one from that, yes, the top card. Actually, it would be the card in front of that if we're doing this in order, just because it happens before you take the damage. Okay, we don't know about that. And this is not a non-style attack. These are all style attacks. I don't have a non-style attack yet, so nothing happens there. My anger went up 2 because of this over here. I forgot to do that. I'll do that now. I'm done. Okay.
Okay, my turn.
See?
3 cards. Now I power up, but I can't do it because I am at maximum.
Yeah.
Maximum overdrive.
Okay, you're gonna fight
I'm
now?
gonna go.
Okay, great.
I have this thing.
Yeah.
My power is used only if you have not performed an attack from your hand that this combat.
Which you have not.
I have not. It is a physical attack,
Of course it is.
and its damage is 8 stages.
Holy crack.
But it's stages here, so I
Right.
go 1, 2, because there's 10 stages.
Right.
So I'm at 450,000.
Okay, but I'm gonna block this one.
You're gonna block it? Shoot. Then I have a direct strike.
Okay. Which is physical.
Physical, okay, yes.
Which I cannot block.
Damage at +3 stages and +2 life cards.
But you're already at the max stages.
I'm at max stages. I'm at 750,000.
But whatever you do to me is gonna be +2 cards.
Yeah. I'm at
I'm only at
750,000.
100,000.
Well, that's good. It's
You're
still
7
good.
times more powerful.
But 7 times more.
It's still only 2
power
cards?
Is just 1 bump up.
Oh, okay.
So.
Because these numbers go way up.
Yeah, it's 15 million plus.
15
Well,
million?
1.5 million plus.
Oh,
And then
1.5
everything,
million.
everything after that is
Then
just
the numbers are pointless after that, is what they're saying.
yeah.
It's over 9,000! That's all that
Yeah.
matters.
So I'm at there, and you're at 100 even.
Yeah.
Okay, so E and D. So E, I do 2 cards, but
Plus
plus
the 2
4.
cards.
It's 4.
2, 3.
Then I go up in anger, raging, because I hit you with that.
Yeah.
Then I have a sane left kick. Do you know block that?
I can't.
Okay, so that's 2 life cards again, right? Because you can block it at 750,000.
Yeah.
But damage at +4.
Damn.
So you do 6.
3, 4, 5, 6.
I raise my anger by 1, which means I'm at 4 again,
Right. So you can
and I've gone Super Saiyan.
go Super Saiyan frick. If you're already blonde, can you really tell you've gone Super Saiyan?
Well, yeah, because this
Your
hair
hair
is
stands
blonde,
up.
and this thing, and it stands up, and it goes like yellow instead of blonde.
Okay. You say so.
Enormous anger. So I'm guessing my anger increases and also decreases at the same time, because I raise my anger one level just from this. Then and then because I hit you, I raise it another, but that's before I go Super Saiyan.
Right.
That's before I go.
So it should be 0.
So it's 0. Just making sure everything goes good.
Okay.
One card left. And I pass.
And you pass. Okay. And I go up to my maximum again.
We're we're kind of keeping it even on damage.
No, I think you're still kicking my butt.
Yeah, I am, but it's closer than I thought it would be because I'm doing like 6.
Orange joint restraint drill, so physical attacks from me do 2 stages extra damage now. Which won't help much. In fact, can I take that back? I can. I'll wait.
You can play whatever you want. We have a limit.
I know. Okay, so I start with a physical attack.
Okay.
And I lower. You're not blocking it.
I'm blocking.
Okay, you block it, then nothing else underneath it happens.
I raise my anger level by 1.
Because of that card?
Catch. Yep.
Same.
Same arm catch. I kind of like this saying about gaining anger and just constantly attacking. The saying is the battle crate style.
Okay, that did nothing. Of course, I do go up 2 anger levels because the power of mastery. That puts me at 5. So I can go up now. As soon as you hit it, you can do it.
Yeah.
Okay, so
So
finally, I go from experienced Vegeta to imposing Vegeta.
I am a defiant Trunks.
Yeah, defiant. I'll bet.
I'm level 3. He's level 4.
No level 2.
So.
Strike that. Reverse it.
Strike
These go away.
Yep, because you went for power.
Because it went up, so I should not have played that drill yet, of course.
Just go.
Duh. But I do have this one. Physical attacks do plus.
Can't do that.
Wait, I can't do that. I have to do that during planning stages.
Yeah.
All right, so one of these has to go away because it's going to be the end of my turn. This resets to 0. But I still have this attack. When I reach this level during combat, your opponent can only attack or pass in his next action in this combat.
So I can only attack or pass. I can't block.
Right.
But that was.
And you don't have any cards that lets you attack on my turn anyway, it looks like.
No.
Now my non-style attacks deal +1 life card of damage and cannot have it prevented. That's interesting. My power is to raise my anger up 1 level, and my main personality gains 3 stages, which he's already on the max. But I do gain the anger. Plus, over here, if I went up this combat, which was last combat, which was also the same. No, it wasn't during combat. Never mind. I can't use that.
What?
I didn't go up during combat. You can
If
only
you
use
go
that if you go up a level during combat.
That was combat.
No, you.
You hit.
It
me.
was this. I did not hit. You blocked.
Oh.
You blocked, which canceled the combat.
Yeah.
But this ability put me to level 5. It was this ability, not the combat.
What was the ability?
If I change levels this combat, search my life deck for a style drill to put in play.
But why did you power up? Okay.
Because I tried to use a style attack.
So if I block you using. So if you use a styled attack and I block you, you gain.
I gained the anger just by using this power. Whether you block me or not.
But that would
be considered combat, you just block me?
Yeah.
Okay,
If I
so I'm
block
gonna
you,
go
you
ahead.
raise it
I'm not gonna argue because it helps me. I get a drill. And it says it can be any style drill, so it can even be a permanent one.
The style is saying orange, red, black.
I know it has to be styled, but the other one specifically said, the card up here specifically says it cannot be a permanent drill. The infinite, whereas this one can. But I don't think I have any left, so I'm going to use a stop physical attack. That comes in pretty handy against you.
Yeah.
Mother fricker. And then, I feel like my deck's getting small. I'm going to have to pass, so I need to get rid of one of these. This one. Okay. Down to 1. Done. Do you like this game so far?
Yeah, it's like it's weird because I can like punch and like hit and then like smack and then smacking around. Okay, I have a power. Is place a card from my hand on the top or bottom of my life deck.
Okay.
Um,
Sort of like a rejuvenate.
I really don't want to do that.
You may though, right?
Yeah, may.
Mother, may I?
Well, I activate the power whenever.
Mother, may I?
But I think I'll take this one and place it on the bottom.
Okay.
Because I choose an attack card from my discard pile,
Yeah.
place it into my hand.
Ah. Important.
I kind of do more attacks. Now I don't have my attack power here anymore. It's all from my hand.
Yeah. Me too.
I'm gonna do I'm gonna do a light jab.
Light jab.
Light jab, yeah. Damage is at +4 stages, which I don't have any
You
stages.
don't have to worry about. I'm not going to use the drill.
No, you're not. No.
No.
Okay. So I'm at a million.
You're at 1 million?
No, yeah, a million.
Wow. I'm at 950,000.
Oh, we're on the same path. So I do 1 damage to you.
1.
Then I will do the same left kick.
That one I'll block. I don't like getting kicked.
Especially the same left kick when the damage is at
+4
life
cards. I know. Let's hope I block the right one if you have another one.
Yeah,
If you have like +8 life cards, I'll be like really mad that I blocked that one.
I pass.
Okay, you're not. Did you do any anger up or anything you were supposed to do?
Well, I'm already at highest power.
Highest power. Okay, I draw 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm already at highest power. I have nothing that triggers the beginning of my turn.
You may have some drills or life or setups.
I don't see anything else. I'm going to go ahead. This is the planning stage. I'm going to go ahead and play a drill. This one stops a physical attack. This one deals +2 cards during an energy attack.
Uh-huh.
Meanwhile, back at the base, I'm going to do an enraged bash.
Rage back.
It's a physical attack. Can you block it?
No.
Okay, I can search my discard pile for a drill and rejuvenate it. I'll just use this one because it doesn't matter. I'm just trying to get some life. The damage is at +2 stages, but I'm already at the highest. If I hit you, I can also search my banished zone for a drill and rejuvenate it. So do I hit you?
Yeah.
All right, it's 950,000 versus
It's 1.
It's 1.
We're on the same level, so it's 1.
So I have no drills in my banished zones. That's not a problem. Next, I'm going to use Orange Launcher. This is the perverted looking card. It's a physical attack. I can use critical damage effect. Does that mean you can't block it? We don't do anything else?
Critical damage.
Mm-hmm.
Critical damage effect.
Or is that something that is a bonus to certain characters, and that's why you can't use it unless you have it?
Okay.
Because it says you may use it, and I
Critical
don't.
damage. Whenever your opponent discards 5 or more life cards of damage from an unstopped attack,
Yeah.
you have dealt critical damage.
Ah.
Which means I should have done it those 2 times that I hit you because I had 6. Whenever you deal critical damage, you may use a critical damage effect. There are 3 critical damage effects to choose from. And you may always select any of the 3 regardless of whether or not they will have any effect. Let's capture a Dragonball.
We don't use. Yeah.
Discard an ally's and opponent's ally in
Which we don't
play.
have on there.
Or lower your opponent's anger 1 level.
Ah, so you would have done that to me, but it took me a long time to level up anyway. And one of your attacks did it automatically, so hopefully that didn't matter. This one says I can use the critical damage effect even though I'm not at 5 damage. I'm only at 3. And you can't block it, so it's 3 damage.
Is it physical?
Yes.
Tick. Because if you block it, you would choose the lower anger.
Yep,
So
and I have to,
3
and you have to choose one of those.
And that's 3 anger. 3 damage.
Yeah, 3 damage. And then I have another orange overhead smash, so physical attack. If I have at least 5 drills in play, which I do not, that would really kick your butt. That's 7 life cards of damage. Damage at +3 stages, but I'm at the highest. If I hit you, I shuffle all drills in my discard pile into my life deck. So it's a really good rejuvenation.
Okay, well, you hit me.
But what's the damage going to be? Because I'm
1.
just 1. Okay, but I do hit you. So
Okay.
all my drills. And I shuffle. So it's not a rejuvenate, it's a shuffle.
Yeah.
Drill, 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 drill.
There's a lot of girls in there.
I know. There's a lot of drills in this deck. I'm wondering if this is a drill-heavy deck intentionally. And that card is meant to play off of that fact. Set up in there, they still haven't been able to use. So these drills get shuffled in here. Banish after use. Bye-bye. My power is to raise my anger 1 level. Also, when I did the style attack, I was supposed to do this. I keep forgetting. There was no power cost. It didn't have to be an energy. Raise your anger 2 levels. 4. And he did not change combat. So, don't do anything with that. I don't do anything with this. Non-styled attack, I did not have one of those. I know there's some in here, but I haven't come across them yet. I have like Gallic Gun and things like
I don't
that.
think I have a non-style attack.
I know there's Gallic Gun in here, but I don't know if there's anything else. Okay.
My turn.
Ow.
So I draw 3 cards.
Curds.
Cards.
If you draw the Kurds, be sure to give them their own country. It's been long enough. That's international politics right there. You don't get that on other channels.
So I
Unless they're
will
playing like
place a
diplomacy.
card from my hand on the top or bottom of my left deck.
Yeah, it's on the bottom like that. Yay.
Where would you go to the top or bottom? Oh,
Do you
it's
like
the
it?
top. It's okay.
It's okay.
Useful.
It's okay. It's alright.
No. Then I search my discard pile for an attack card and place it in my hand.
Okay.
It doesn't say it has to be physical, but I have all physical.
Let's get physical. Physical. Let's get physical. Let's get into physical. Dun, 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 dun.
So I'll play event power. Your physical attacks deal +2 stages of damage this combat,
+2.
which doesn't matter because I'm at max. But I do get to draw a card.
Okay.
So I have the card that I originally had in my hand back in my hand.
Yeah. That came full circle.
Then I will left kick you.
Electrocute.
Left kick. Hiya!
Oh. And
Here's the one that's +4.
yeah, I'm gonna block it.
Yeah, you gonna block that one?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna block
I
that.
figured you were gonna block that one.
Okay.
I ain't gain in the anger because That'd be your turn.
That's it?
That's it.
You didn't have any exciting cards? You can discard down to 1, though.
1.
After all that, you just didn't have any good cards, huh?
No, I didn't get any attack cards. I guess all
Well, you
my
had
attack cards were on top.
You had a lot of attack cards in the first few turns. I was getting worried,
Just
but
advantages.
apparently Vegeta is designed to survive a lot of hits.
You are the controlling. Mine's the battle craze style.
1, 2, 3. I would go up, but I can't. Drill. That's the same one. Can't play 2 of the same thing. Makes sense. Okay. Power's optional anyway. I think.
Yeah.
I'm going to use that power now to draw 2 cards, and then I will discard unless I discard a style drill. I am going to discard a style drill, so I'm going to discard 1. Then I use an orange stare down. It's an energy attack. Can you block that?
What's it do?
It cost me 2 stages, but this says I can perform it for cost of 0 and raise my anger by 2, which sets me
To the 5.
boom, baby. And because these go away, because of that, I can search through here for a life style drill. It's not that one. That one. Energy attacks 2+2. I think someone already had out there. Alright, this goes here. New special ability when you reach this level during combat, your opponent must pass for his or her next action, this combat, so you can't block again. Your first time each combat, one of your non-styled attack cards is stopped. It stays in play to be used a second time. Non-styled attacks deal +3 cards of damage. Didn't help last time. Anyway, this one's automatically. I can banish a setup, drill, or ally. Yours doesn't really have any drills. I haven't seen a single drill come out for you. And so that doesn't apply, but the damage is 4 life cards.
Damn.
So. But that's nothing because Gallic Gun! It is a non-style.
And I cannot block it.
You cannot block it.
Because it can't.
Okay. You couldn't block it because of this, anyway.
That's what I'm saying.
And if it were stopped, it would just be set aside for next turn, for next action. Anyway, it does cost 2 stages. I cannot use that to avoid this time. That really drops me down. It doesn't really matter for this card, though. Damage from this card cannot be prevented anyway. If you deal critical damage with this attack, which I'm going to do, you may use 2 critical effects instead of 1, which doesn't matter because you're already at lowest level.
And I don't have an ally. But
And I can range, oh yeah, it's supposed to be down to 0, and I can range my anger by 1. Ding, ding, ding. Then I do 6 + 3 is 9 damage. That hurt.
That's 9.
Okay. And that should not have gone up there. It should have gone here. Because it wasn't. It didn't say banish after use. That one does. Those 2 don't. Then I will use my excavation again to get 3 drills back in my, to rejuvenate them.
To go at the bottom of the deck.
Yep. Don't have to shuffle or anything, just gives you more life. Banish after use. Done.
My turn now. I'll go, hey, yeah.
Oh, a setup.
Yeah, my MP loses 4 power stages. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
And my attacks deal +3 life cards of damage this combat.
Okay.
So I'm going to sling and sabotage you. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a physical attack.
Okay.
I damage at stage, so I don't do anything.
Okay.
But if I hit you, I banish a setup or drill.
Okay. I'm not sure I have any drills left in there. Oh, off the board. I see what you mean. Okay.
Can you block it?
No.
Okay. So I damage at stage. I'm at 400,000. Where are you at? Your power.
You need 14. What do you damage at?
400,000.
400. I'm at 900.
900.
Not the way you guys are playing board games.
Yeah, that doesn't bother anybody, probably.
And your E. So I do 0 damage.
Okay.
But +3.
But plus
So
3 is 3. 1, 2, 3.
That's how I go.
Oh, and you damage, and you destroy the drill.
And I just for the drill.
Banish it, in fact.
And I do the same thing again.
Oh,
Same sabotage.
this drill was active too, so you should have taken even 2 more. You should have taken 11 damage last time.
Do that now or not.
Yeah, it would kind of mess up the order of your cards, but nobody really cares at this point.
I do same sabotage again.
You do the same thing again?
Yeah, same sabotage.
Which you can't get rid of a drill.
Drill, drill, but I do 3 damage. And then also, because I hit that, I go
Because you
up
hit me.
1 anger the last time, and then I go
Yeah,
up
you
again.
hit me. Because anytime you hit me unblocked, or
Anytime I hit you, I'm blocked.
well, that's sweet.
Then I do second left kick.
Hiya!
So
Which I can't block.
it raises my anger,
Yeah.
and then I raise my anger again because I hit you.
Yeah.
I do 0 damage,
Yeah.
but it's +4 and +3,
7.
7. And
And
then
you can level up.
I get angry.
Hulk smash. We should add a Hulk card too. Start off as Bruce Banner, gets his butt kicked, turns into Hulk. Stage 4 is
World
like.
breaker.
Stage 5 is like club.
There's only 4 stages.
No, they added 5 stages in the old version
In
of
the
the game.
in the old version, but this game's only 4.
Come on, we gotta be able to use the old rules then. 'Cause we got like some 5th stage cards in there, I think.
Anyway,
The risk of using a 5th stage card though is you can't have a stage victory until you make it through your 5th stage.
yeah.
You don't win at the end of 4, so there's still a risk of using it.
This is good here.
Back to 0. So you're on level 4. All you have to do is reach your anger now, right?
Yep. Get my
Okay,
level
so you
4.
still could beat me.
I still could. But
I did a
don't
lot
think
of
I will.
damage last time, but we look even now.
I know. Well, I did. Well, I did kind of do a comeback with the huge.
Yeah.
things. It is your turn.
I haven't been doing this. Whenever my main personality changes levels, I can shuffle all drills that I control into the owner's life deck. So
Oh.
instead of getting rid of these, I should have shuffled them in here. That's not a big difference. It doesn't look like we're going to lose by card victory anyway. And if we do, it probably would have worked out the same.
Yeah.
All right, 1, 2, 3. It's kind of hard to read. I think they moved the numbers over further.
Yeah.
And that's great. Probably because they weren't planning on using anything like this.
Yeah. They just say use a card.
That's lame.
These things are awesome.
Plastic is awesome.
Well, of course, you could always ZZZ the thing, right?
Yeah.
Always bzzz.
Yeah, I could edit it, I guess. Drill.
Drill.
Setup. Power. Search my life deck for a style drill and place it into play. The energy attack one. Okay. This banish after use. Done. I don't have any cards left. Okay.
These are close. This is
Draw 2 cards and discard 2 cards from your hand unless you discard a style drill. discard a style drill instead. I'm still in the setup phase, or in the
Yeah.
preparation phase, so I'm going to play another drill. And then, finally, I'm going to... play an event.
Okay, what does it do?
I can destroy a setup or a drill in order to draw a card. So destroy your setup and draw a card.
I saw you play the -2 life.
Yeah. Hopefully that'll keep me alive a little bit. And
I don't really care about you being alive. I just need to get angry enough.
I know you
Yeah.
do. I know you do. It doesn't matter if I block it or anything. And I can't attack at all this turn. I have to pass. I can't play this drill that I just drew. I'm done. I did not use a styled attack, so I can't even go up any anger. And this only applies if you stop me. Nope, I can't do Schneid.
Okay. Guess all I can't do is, without anger, and punch you.
Just keep going, huh?
A sane foot stomp.
Okay, block that with the. I don't have that. I don't have that.
Can't block it.
Can't block it.
Okay, I am at 1.7 million.
I'm at 1.5.
1.5?
Yeah.
So I do 1 damage to you,
Okay.
which is nothing, cause -2.
Yeah, it's all opponent's attacks. I thought it was just energy, but all opponent's attacks are minus.
But I lower your anger by 2 levels,
Okay, so it's back down to 0.
and I go up a level.
Ooh, that's not good. You're getting closer. You still have to hit 5 to win, even though you were at 4 to level up, right?
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure. Because 4 only applies to the raising a level, to going up, not to winning.
Simple turn. Out of the card, taking damage.
Tech time.
Damage summary. Combat step. Game zones. Vanish zones. Anger. Cannot remove zero.
Anger management class.
You can also win by collecting all 7 Dragonballs or reaching 5 anger on your highest main personality level. So yeah, 5.
Still 5.
So 5. I'm a spin kick you.
Ouch. I can't block that.
Okay. No damage.
No damage?
Because
Still
it's
minus
still
2.
1 and
Yeah.
-2. But I go up in anger.
Yeah.
And up in anger.
Oh,
from
2.
the card,
Huh?
from the card itself. I'm at
Okay.
1.
So your mastery and the card.
Yeah.
Your up in anger for the mastery is pretty impressive.
Yeah, I kind of like that.
My mastery is just complicated.
I kind of like the same for this mastery because just mastery with the same rampaging mastery.
I don't remember the masteries being this powerful.
We need to get this card for Broly because he'll just go completely.
Did you look and see if we have Broly in the old sets?
No.
We should. Make you a playable Broly deck.
Yeah, not Broly. And then I pass.
Okay, you're done.
Yeah.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. This goes up. It's already maxed. Nothing else triggers the beginning of my turn. I can do some setup. I swear, this deck is all freaking drills. Okay. There's that one.
To block
the physical.
So you can stop. So you can stop erasing my anger.
There's stopping on energy. I use this one's ability to draw 2, which I really shouldn't because I'm almost dead.
But you have a -2 life.
It's true. That was
So
tough
you
last
do.
time. And
You
I
just
get
kinda-
rid of a drill in order to keep the other one.
You just kind of need to hit me and do some damage and get me down. This is kind of a war
pretty
of
cool.
attrition now. You're trying
Finally get-
to survive while I'm just beating the crap out of you.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I can't do this.
Look, I'm overpowering Trunks now.
Yeah. You know what? I still do draw an attack, and this MP does not have an attack on it. That's what's really hurting me.
Yeah,
I
this
haven't been
MP
able to
doesn't
attack at
have-
all for like 3 turns in a row. I think.
Yeah, this MP doesn't have an attack either. And you got rid of my +3.
I feel like this Vegeta, these 4 levels of Vegeta, are based around having non-style attacks, and there's only a couple of them in here.
So you need to
This, of course, the mastery allows you
so
to
you need
do
to get
things.
a non-style cards and put them in with
Yeah,
Vegeta.
I need more non-style cards, or I just need Vegeta to go completely off style.
This is okay because
It feels like this version has gone heavy with the mastery.
yeah,
I feel when we first started playing Dragon Ball Z, I think mastery may have been a new thing for that series.
it was.
Because you could play there was a lot of cards that was just mixed, and there weren't that many masteries, or they were hard to find, or something. I don't remember either. Anyway, I suppose if you bought maybe tournament-ready decks, like these are supposed to be tournament-ready decks. Pre-constructed tournament
Yeah.
ready decks. Alright, I can only keep 1 card. And that's the end of my turn.
Okay.
Neat.
Let's see what cards I draw.
Yep.
Because
See,
if I draw some physical attacks and I start
would you
punching
just
the
start?
crap,
Because you're already at level 3?
4.
Oh, you should only hit me once.
I just need. Oh yeah, my anger level is 3, but my personality level.
Okay,
is
I was
4.
talking about anger level.
Yeah.
You need to hit me twice.
Yeah.
Or have a card that raises it by 1.
But you can stop a card. So. Well. This isn't going to help me because I can't do damage to you because you have -2 life. So you've completely negated me from doing any damage because of our levels.
But if you hit me at all,
I do raise my anger.
then you only need to do it twice.
Alright, I do a foot stomp.
Alright, I can block the foot stomp.
Alright.
I think you should have to like tap these. Oh, can't say tap. That way, because you can only do it once.
Yeah. And then I do a same left kick. Can you like that?
No.
I win. Just raise your anger level by
Yeah.
1, and then I hit, so raise your
Did
anger
the other
level
one
by
have raise your anger by 1?
No.
Wouldn't have mattered because you did both. Even if it wouldn't matter.
Yeah.
I might
It
have
wouldn't matter.
I might have lasted 1 more turn.
Yeah.
But also, I'm down to. I would draw this turn, and I'm
3
dead
cards.
next turn anyway.
Yeah.
All right. You want to reshuffle and switch?
I don't know, dude.
You feel like you want to play again so we can get the rules in our head better, or are you good with this?
I'm gonna go with this.
Wait till we
because
build
that's
some decks that we care more about.
Yeah.
Build our own decks.
I do
You know
like
enough
this
to
thing.
build your own decks.
Yeah, you have
Do
to
you
have
like
some-
this game? Is this going to be your new card game, or
Yeah, I like it.
maybe?
I mean, you probably need to play it